Alright, so, well, you can't even see me, the lighting's so bad. I know, I'm sorry. Still trying to figure my life out. Okay, sorry, my brother just walked by. Um, I stubbed my toe and it really hurts. What was I gonna talk about? Oh, yeah. If you couldn't tell by the title of this video, I almost died once. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Let me give you some background. So, where I used to live, was a very small house. Um, and we moved, and like my family like outgrew it. I was just a little kid. I mean little. I was like 3 when we moved. I was 4 when we moved into the house we're in now. And the house we're in now is big. It's huge. Like it has like, if you know what a mother-in-law suite is, we have that. There he goes. Okay. But yeah, we have like a mother-in-law suite. We have like an outdoor seating thing. We have a pool, and the pool is the main part of this. And the house is just big. I don't think you really need to know that, but we have a pool, and my pool is big. It's like 12 feet deep. It has a diving board and a slide. And so, what happened is I remember we had just moved here, and so our slide, I want to say, is maybe like 10 feet up. That sounds about right. And it curves like, it doesn't like spiral. It just like, so here's like the top, and then it like curves, and then you're down here. So it's kind of like a straight line. So it curves, and it curves so much that like from the top, it's basically the bottom. Sorry, my brother's being loud. You good? Can you hush? I'm trying to film. Thanks. Okay, but yeah. And I remember as a little kid, I would used to like, on the turn, I'd like lean and I would flip because I would lean so much. I would like flip onto the concrete, which it was only like this high up off the ground, probably only 2-3 feet. Wasn't high. Like if you grow up in the South, you grow like you can handle yourself if you get hurt. And so but there was this one time when I was at the top, and I was 4 when this happened, and I was sitting at the top. I remember I had a like big old life jacket on. I was sitting there, and at the top of our slide there are these big handles, and they just like curve. It's like half a hula hoop basically. Yeah. And they're like made of metal, and you like hold on to them while you're sitting up there so you don't fall. And I don't even remember how this happened. I guess the slide was so wet that I slipped. But I remember sitting up there, and then the next moment, I fell, like, back. And I was falling. And this thing's 10 feet high, and I'm only 4 years old. And I fall, and for some odd reason, in my little mind, I latch onto those handlebars as hard as I can. And I'm like holding on, and my mom's over there screaming, like, "Hey, go get your daughter!" But I thank God that I held on to those handlebars, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. I may, I might be here, but I would have like some serious injuries. But I've had a lot of other crazy things happen to me. So if you want to see more of that, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, that's my story about how I almost died. And go watch Matthew Brooks' video, because that's where I got this idea from.